Hey guys, what is up? Back with another video. Hope everyone is having an amazing day today. Me personally, I'm doing pretty good. I posted just a very strange vlog on my vlog channel today, and the comments on that have been hilarious. So I'm in a good mood. If you guys want to go check that out, there will be a link down in the description. And trust me, the title, you may think, oh, that's got to be clickbait, but it's not really clickbait. So today on this channel, forget my vlog channel, this channel right here, we're going to be taking a look at what is, in my opinion, the 10 worst sneakers of 2016. Now trust me, there were a lot of terrible sneakers this year, and it's all opinion based. So a pair of shoes on this list that you might think is the best shoe of 2016, there's no need to get mad, it's just my opinion, and if you think those are great, that is great, and I completely respect your opinion, but this is my opinion. So if you enjoy these top 10 lists, make sure to smash that like button. Let's see how many likes we can hit. It means the world to me and it helps the channel grow. So hit that like button. Thank you. I really appreciate it. But without further ado, guys, let's slide right into number 10. Number 10 is, well, I should say not even number 10. None of these sneakers are in any order particularly, but number 10 on the list, we had to start somewhere. This is a sneaker that needs to be on the list in my opinion. This is a model that I like. There's lots of great colorways of this model, but this colorway was just gross. It is the Nike Air Presto in this greedy colorway right here. This is basically a what the colorway. Nike called it greedy for whatever reason. I don't know what that means, but I do know that these shoes look gross. It looks like a kid took all of his Crayola crayons and wanted each section to be a different color of crayon. Like there's no, it looks terrible. It's a whole bunch of primary colors stuck onto a shoe and a whole bunch of different weird panels, and there's no flow to it. It doesn't look nice. It looks like it was put together in the dark. Overall, just not a good looking sneaker. I don't know how to, it's a good model, I guess that's one nice thing I can say about it, but really not a good colorway. Now that was a good model, but a bad colorway. Now this one is just a terrible model. I don't care what colorway you choose. In fact, I think there was only really one colorway of these, except they are called the Adidas Cloud Foam, and they are, as you can see, they don't look very nice. Now this retailed for $60, so it wasn't supposed to be a super hyped up shoe, but it looks like they tried to make like a Y3 shoe, but then it just looked like a poofy sock that didn't fit properly. I don't know, they look even worse on feet if you ask me. They don't look very flattering in this picture. I get that they retailed for 60 bucks, so you can't expect too much, except if you're spending money on a shoe, I'd expect it to look nicer than that. My opinion is they look really bad. Not to trash Adidas, because they've had an amazing year, but this was not one of their best shoes. In fact, I'd say this is probably the worst shoe that they put out in 2016, because that thing, let's be honest, it is hideous. Okay, this one's on the list for two reasons. Reason number one is it's ugly. Reason number two is it cost $250, and no one in their right mind was going to pay $250 for this shoe. It is the Nike Swoosh Hunter. Now these look like sort of a Reebok shoe from the 90s mixed with the Air Mags, mixed with a bad idea, because these things do not look very good. Now if this was a $100 pair of shoes and they went on clearance for $70, which they did, but if it was a $100 pair of shoes, I could see it and maybe it wouldn't be on this list. But the fact that it was $250 freaking dollars for this pair of shoes right here, who's paying $250 for those? If you paid $250 for those, I sincerely apologize to your bank account, because it was treated terribly. Taking $250 out of it to buy those, come on guys, what are you doing? They're at Nike outlets right now for anywhere from $70 to $90, which is just, it's like a third of retail price. It's under a third of retail price, which is nuts. You never see that happen unless it's like some really crappy shoe, which these are in my opinion. Like Nike, hats off to you. I love you guys. You can see the Nike shoes behind me, but that is not a well done pair of shoes. Switching over to Jordan Brand. Jordan Brand had a great year once again. So many good Jordan 1s, so many good Jordan 12s. You had Jordan 4s, the white cements, you had the True Blue 3s, you had a whole bunch of classic Jordans re-released, and then you had the Jordan Horizon. These don't look very good. They're supposed to be like the Jordan Future, which was the Jordan 11 outsole with a mesh upper, except I think the whole appeal of the Jordan Future is they released in summertime, and it was like a sort of low top shoe, and you could wear it with shorts, you could wear it around, it was light, it was breathable, but it still had that classic outsole of the 11s. With the Horizon, which has a 13 bottom, which isn't nearly as good looking without the 13 upper, they made it a high top made out of mesh and cloth, which which I don't understand. You couldn't wear these with shorts, so you lost the appeal of that whole summertime kick. These are a pants only shoe, otherwise they look even worse. And then also they just don't look good, period. Like, it's not a nice looking pair of shoes. It did not turn out very well. Like, I get where they were going because the Future was pretty successful, so like, hey, let's take this mesh upper, put it on another Jordan bottom. It just really didn't pan out, and if you paid the full retail, which I think was like $160 for these, you lost out because now they're at Nike outlets for well under $100. Another pair of Jordans. This one is even worse. This is the Jordan Future boot. So we were literally just talking about the Jordan Future and how I thought that was a great shoe. I have one pair in my collection. I used to have two. I sold one just because I got a really good offer for them, but I still have the all red pair in my collection and I really like those. But this boot, what were they thinking? Seriously, what were they thinking? And it's expensive. I forget what the retail is, except it is stupid expensive for what it is. It's a mesh boot with sort of a Jordan 11 bottom on it, except not really. It looks really chunky, really bubbly. It looks like a shoe from 2K7 or something like that. Like, it does not look very good. It looks very basic, very generic. It's like the 2K generic from 2K7 because it just looks bad. And they had a whole bunch of bad colorways. They had one colorway that wasn't terrible. It was like a wheat suede, but except that was still like a C- at best. So Jordan Brand, this is not your finest work. You had amazing work this year. These two ones, you didn't really hit your mark. Okay, so this is the part of the video where you guys get to roast me because this pair of shoes is on the worst sneakers of 2016 list, and it's also a pair of sneakers that I bought. I didn't keep them. I returned them a week after I bought them, except it is the Adidas Addy color court mid or court low, or it's definitely a low in yellow. Here they are. They look really bad. They look like some ugly bananas. They look like perforated bananas, and I bought them. I thought they were dope, and then I looked at them for about 3 days sitting on my couch, and they're hideous. I don't know what I was thinking with these. I paid like $80 for them or $70 or something, and then they went on sale for $40. I returned them as soon as I bought, well, 3 days after I bought them. Why did I buy them though? They really don't look good. I don't know what was going through my head. Apparently not much, because otherwise I wouldn't have bought them. That was one of my worst decisions of 2016. Thankfully I returned them, so you know, no harm, no foul on that. But you guys can roast me because I bought one of the ugliest sneakers of 2016. Sticking with Adidas, except not really Adidas, it's Y3, Yohji Yamamoto's brand that is still Adidas, but they put out this gross looking shoe that features the outsole of one of my favorite shoes of the year, which is the Adidas Crazy Explosive, except they call these the Y3 B-Ball Cage, and they're sort of like stripper boots with basketball bottoms, and they literally go up past your knees. It's a neoprene boot with the Crazy Explosive bottom. They cost $400 or $420 or something like that, and no Adidas, no Y3. I love both of you. I have Y3 boxes over there. I have Adidas boxes over there. What were you thinking? Who puts... It's terrible. Now we're moving on to your dad's favorite sneaker, the shoe that your dad mows the lawn in, your shoe that your dad goes to watch your basketball games in, the Curry 2 Low Super Hot Fire. I'm just kidding. They're actually called the Chefs or something like that, but they're super hot fire. Now, I actually don't think these are that ugly. I think it's a perfectly fine looking shoe, but the amount of media attention that these got, the amount of just roasting on social media that happened because of these shoes, I had to put them on the list. Now, I think they're a fine shoe. It's a white and black and gray basketball shoe. Like, what is so wrong with that? I think they're fine. If I got them for a good price, like if I get them for 75, 80 bucks, something around there, I'd play ball in them. If I got them for free, I'd play a lot of ball in them. Like, I think they look great. I wouldn't be embarrassed to wear these on the court until that whole social media roasting thing happened, and now no one can wear them without being completely torn apart. Sticking with the whole basketball theme, this time moving away from a particular colorway to an entire model, we have the KD8 Elite. Now, this needs to be on the list, and I talked about these. I was at the mall when these came out in June, and I was saying how ugly they were and how stupid they were, and tons of people were defending them, being like, bro, don't you know anything? That sock is for performance. Who cares what it looks like? That sock is to make it perform better. Guys, I play basketball. I coach basketball. A sock will not help you play better. It just looks stupid. Like, it looks really stupid. Look at this. Like, what is that sock doing there? It's not helping you play basketball. It's not containing your ankle. It's not helping you from not tearing tearing a ligament, is not doing anything helpful except for making you get made fun of. Like, this shoe is hideous. Cut that off, seriously. If you own that pair of shoes, get a pair of scissors, cut that sock off, then you have a pretty good looking pair of shoes. Like, the bottom part of the shoe doesn't even look that bad. It actually looks pretty good. But then they stuck this stupid sock on. Nike, come on guys. Why? Nike, I love you. You're killing me here though. What? Why did you put that out? Last one on the list. This isn't even because the shoe is ugly. This is because it has just a stupid concept that was not executed at all. Now, if they called this shoe the Snowman Kyrie 2 or the Winter Kyrie 2, I'd have no problem with it at all. But they called this shoe the What the Kyrie 2. It's a white shoe. How can it be a what the if it's a white shoe? Sure, there's colors on the inside. I'm aware of that. There's colors on the inside. But it's a white shoe. You can't call a white shoe what the. That's so dumb. Like, it's one color and it's called a what the. No, no, no. Put some colors on the upper, take that stuff that you put on the inside of it, put it on the outside of it, and then I'll really like it. Because, you know, I love colorful sneakers, especially to play basketball, and if you had done a proper what the, I probably would have bought them. But since you called that a what the sneaker, no, no, no. That has been my top 10 worst shoes of 2016. I am stressed out now. I need to go take a long walk or something to calm down, because those sneakers got my blood pressure way up, because those are some terrible sneakers. Let me know, do you completely disagree with my list? If you do disagree in a respectful manner, this is all just shoes, it's nothing too serious. And also let me know what your ugliest sneaker of 2016 was. Not necessarily one that you bought, just one that released and you thought was hideous. So let me know down in the comment section below what's ugly, what's hot, what's yours, what's not. I should really stop rhyming. Hit that like button if you haven't already though. I'll be back tomorrow with a brand new video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate the support. But until next time, peace.